Told him go put my name on that account because when I need money, I ain't tryna wait. I can't be fucked with, no. Ho, you can't touch this. Hey, bitch, I do rich shit, my money thick.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
I'm Deasia.
And I'm Diamond. So today our story time is going to be about the first time we got caught smoking weed. Not literally, guys, because we don't do that. But it was actually in elementary. For a fun fact, it was so crazy. It was the first time we actually got in trouble, like our biggest like punishment like we had ever gotten in trouble with.
So much trouble.
It was with, like so many people, so many of our classmates. I want to say it was like 7 or like 11 of us. I don't remember.
11.
It was like 11 of us, and we got in so much trouble. But yeah, guys, so if you guys want to hear about our story time, make sure you grab some popcorn, get a drink, get some chips, whatever, because it's gonna be freaking juicy and it's gonna be so good. So yeah, stay tuned, and we're just
keep
gonna
watching.
Yeah.
Okay, so
how do we where do we start from?
I don't know.
It's so hard to like.
This was at lunch.
Yes. What grade were we in? I want to say we were in 5th grade.
5th or 4th?
I
think it was 5th grade.
5th?
I don't know, 4th or 5th
4th or
grade.
5th grade.
What grade it was.
We were so bad, and we had so many freaking friends.
We had bad friends.
Yeah, we had bad friends. We were so like horrible.
Well, we were all bad together.
Exactly. And it was like we would go and we would be like, let's go. Like there was someone we'd be fighting, and we'd be like, okay, we're gonna go record. And then like the principal would literally find out, and like we would all get in trouble and stuff. But this time when we got caught, we actually like. It was so bad.
Like,
she was actually the like.
I was the main
person of it. Yeah. So like.
But my mom didn't know that because.
I
I still got like in trouble. Like
yeah,
I got whooped.
definitely.
Like.
And I lied to my mom. I was just like, no, mom. Like, I don't know. I was just like, when I used to get referrals, I used to tell her like, no, like you know. Like,
she used to like literally.
I used to literally lie to my mom. But yeah, so she was like the main person of this. She was like basically like the head of the cartel, I guess you want to say. Just kidding. But okay, so what had happened? I want to say we were in lunch, right?
Okay, we were both in 2 different classes. So
yeah.
Me and the people that were in my class, we were sitting at a table, and I was like, hey y'all, like, we got broccoli and napkins.
Like what?
We got broccoli and napkins. He was like, hey, like this between blood and weed, blah blah. Like
how do you even know about that in 5th grade? I don't know.
Literally. But no, because there was like a bad little boy. I'm not gonna say his name, but he was like bad. And like I think he smoked already, like because like his siblings were like they're
like older, right?
Or something.
Dude.
So he was like, hey, let's do it, blah blah, let's do it. So I was like, okay, go get more napkins, And so we started doing it, like, it was like the whole table, mind you. It was like,
and like, mind
a lot
you,
of people at our table.
Yes,
so.
mind you, there's teachers in the freaking cafeteria. Like, they're literally watching your every move.
Yeah.
You're like,
and they're
like
kids. Walking around, like,
exactly.
we're just
like just so, doing it. Like,
yeah, and so like a principal walks by. I think her name was like
Miss Porter.
No, it wasn't her.
No?
That's who we got in trouble with. Miss De La Garza.
I don't remember her. She was a Mexican one, right?
Yes.
I don't remember how she looked, but
she was walking by and she was like,
what are y'all doing?
And we were like,
I wasn't there. Mind you, I wasn't there, right? I wasn't there.
Okay, no, look, let me start over. Yeah. She had walked by and I was like, hey, you want me to bring you some weed to recess?
I had just came from recess, guys. Just came.
No, you were going to recess.
I was going?
Yeah.
Oh, you had brung it to me, right? You brung it to me.
No, I
swear we were outside.
Because we got caught in the cafeteria.
Okay.
And so when we went in the office, I was like, oh, my sister wanted something too. Like, you know. Okay, so.
Dude, she got me in trouble.
She was walking by and I was like, you want some weed, blah, blah. And she was like, what do you mean? Like, she was like, what? And I was like, some broccoli and like potatoes.
Yeah.
So we was like, okay, like, we'll make you some. So the principal walks by and she's like, what are y'all doing? And we're like, we're just like, we don't know, like, we didn't know what to say. So she was like, all of y'all go to my office. And like, everyone was literally crying except for me. Like, I was like, because
I don't think I was crying either.
Like, we're gonna call the cops.
Yeah, they told us that. And we were just like, bro, they're calling the cops. Like, we're gonna go to jail. But we weren't crying. Everybody else was crying.
Yeah.
Everyone was literally like in tears. But like, okay, so
I was crying. My mama whooped me though.
Yeah, so
she
like,
was crying right with me though.
Cause she was so mad. Literally, our moms were so freaking mad. I remember her mom was like so pissed off at her. Like, why would you do that? And like, she was like the head honcho of it. So like, she was just like in super bad trouble.
Cause they were like, the principal was like, who is the main person of this? And I was like, me. And
yeah, she did
like,
not care. She's like me. She been savage since like elementary. Like, she did not give a fuck.
I've been savage, and I still.
You don't care. And so, okay, I'm gonna tell my part.
Okay.
So how so how I got caught. This is what I remember, but you can correct me if I'm
It's
wrong.
because I snitched on you. I was like, my sister wanted to
she snitched on me, and
I was like, I'm not.
She was like, if she's going down, I'm going down too. So basically, okay. So this is how I remember it specifically. Literally, all of us were like
getting in trouble by myself.
Period. If I'm getting in trouble, you get in trouble too. Anyways, okay, so I want to say this is how I remember it, but like correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, I remember me going to we were going to recess because I had lunch before you guys. So you know how we would go to lunch and then go to recess.
5 minutes before us.
Yeah. So so we had came out of our class, and this is when I don't know what teacher I had, but I don't know if we were switching, you know how we would.
Miss Fish.
Yeah, I had Miss Fish too, but remember how we would switch classes, 2 classes, we would have to do it within junior high, like we were going to junior high basically. Yeah. We had 2 different classes. So okay, so I was coming out of my second class, or it was already the second half of the day, so it was after lunch. It's around 12ish something, and I see my sister, and she's hanging with all her friends, blah 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 blah, and they're all. It's this is how I remember it. I went up to the table and I was like, hey, what are you doing? Just talking to her, what are you doing? Blah blah, just checking her. She's like, no, we're rolling weed. So she's showing me how she's doing it, and she's just rolling it, and it's she's putting broccoli. She's breaking the broccoli off, and she has it in the paper towel. She's
how did I even know about that?
I don't even know.
I had never seen no one do it. I was just going
doing it. Maybe just because we had Facebook or something. I don't know, but for some reason she knew what was happening, and so she's there, and she's rolling, and she's like, I'm gonna make you a fat one, right? So I'm like, okay, cool, right? And they're all doing it. They're just chilling, we wanna smoke this weed. So she's she's like this. Acting like she's doing it, and she doesn't. I don't think she got caught. Well, she didn't get caught yet, because obviously, I'm still there.
Because when I got caught, they're already at recess.
Yeah, we're already at recess. Yeah. So as she's doing that, whatever for me, I think she gave me 1 or 2. I don't know how many she gave me. It was so I don't know if you guys know, but at lunch, how it used to be at lunch where they would have the white paper towels inside of the plastic thing with the forks and the knives and stuff. So they had those, and mind you, they were so thin. They were literally so thin, paper towels, the little paper towels. So we had I don't know how they did it, but they fit the broccoli in there, and I put it in my pocket because I'm going to lunch. So I'm I'm gonna smoke it. Yes, because I'm going to lunch. I
thought I hadn't gave you one yet, but I did.
Yeah, you did give me one. And I remember because I had went to recess, and I was I'm gonna smoke this at recess. Smoke what? First of all, you're not smoking anything.
Caught outside too.
Caught outside. So I'm just okay, I'm gonna take this, put it in my pocket. And so I already get mine or whatever. And I don't know who I'm outside with, but I remember just being on what was that? What is that thing called with the thing around it? The basketball court, but it's called something. What is it called?
The pavilion.
Pavilion, yeah. So it's it's called the pavilion or something. That's what we used to call it. Yeah. So I remember going outside. I'm ready to smoke this. There's nothing to smoke, mind you. It's just broccoli and a paper towel. I don't know what I'm doing. I just, kids just do dumb stuff.
Yeah,
kids just do dumb stuff. So, anyways, I go outside and I'm under the pavilion, and everyone's on recess because there's other classes outside as well. And I'm just out there, blah blah, minding my business. And I think someone asked me play kickball or something. I was like, no, I'm fine, whatever. So I'm just there by myself. Yeah, what are you doing? So I remember I was just there. I remember specifically I was just there by myself, and I took it out of my pocket, and I'm looking at it, right? And then I hit it, but I don't know, what was I doing? I had no idea. And the teachers they're not looking at me, obviously, because I would have gotten in trouble right then and there. But I'm I take it out, and I'm looking at it. I'm trying to see how she did, how she rolled it and stuff. And the broccoli is falling out. The broccoli is falling out of it. So I'm just bro, what the hell is this? And so I act like I'm smoking it, whatever. So then I think I still had it in my hand. I don't know if I still had it in my hand or if I put it back or if I threw it away. I don't know what I did. But all I can remember is the black principal, which is Miss Porter, her coming out in her long ass heels, boom, 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 boom. I'll put a video.
Because I had already.
Yeah, she already got in trouble. So I'm not thinking in the back of my head okay, I'm about to get in trouble. I'm just chilling, whatever.
She thought I was coming to recess.
I thought she was coming to recess. So I see Miss Porter, and she comes, and she's
you come with me.
And so she tells my teacher, she's hey, she's of course she's she's going to the office, and everyone's looking, all the kids. And mind you, when you get in trouble in elementary, you're embarrassed.
Everyone's curious,
why is she going? Yes, and I'm just bro. And when you don't think that you're about to get in trouble, but it acts like it just automatically just like happens, and you're like, what the fuck? I don't know what's going on right now. Like, I have no idea. So I'm just like, freak, my sister got caught. And I already knew in the back of my head, I'm thinking like, damn, my mom's gonna be pissed. Her mom's gonna be pissed. She's not gonna let us hang out anymore, like, you know? And so I'm just like, bro, I don't know what
my mom,
did.
like, when she was with me, she said, like, I couldn't hang out with Diamond.
Yeah, she said, like, we couldn't hang and stuff. Of course, we were still gonna hang with sisters.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, like, I was just like, what the heck? So as I'm walking to the office, I'm just, and I overthink a lot. So I'm over there overthinking, like, what's gonna happen. She's like, we're gonna call the cops on you. So when I get in the office, I see everyone in there. It's like
everyone.
A lot of people. It's like 11 people in there.
And they're calling like people like in one at a time, like, you know,
literally. So I'm like, you know, when you somewhere nervous, you gotta interview something, whatever. You know that feeling, that jittery feeling. So we're sitting there, and I'm like, fuck. And I'm like trying to talk to my friend, and this I'm not gonna say her name, but she was crying. She was crying her eyes out because they're like, we're telling the office, like, and you know how like in the office there's like, yes. Yes, if you're watching this, we're talking about you. But like, she was literally crying so hard. And like, you know how there's an assistant and like the other assistant, like the attendance people in the front, like they're just like looking at us like, you know, and I'm just like, stop looking. The whole office knows.
It's a lot of us in there.
Exactly.
They're like talking,
communicating because you know they're like these bad kids, like, you know. Yeah. And so like, okay, anyway, so yeah, we're just sitting there and I'm just nervous. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to make up. Like, I don't even know what to make up in my head. I'm just crying and I'm just there like, okay, hurry up. Like, I'm jittery. Like, you know, I'm ready for like everything to just be over. So then she's gonna tell her part where she's in the office because I'm already there and I'm just sitting there waiting for the principal to call me in. So go.
Okay, so I was already in the principal's office, guys. So I was just like sitting there and
as I'm there in the front.
Yeah, she was like in the front. Like, I had already knew because the principal had like went to go get her everything, and she came back to the office and she was like, so we're gonna bring your sister in here, blah blah. Mind you, I had already told them like my story, like, dude, my side of the story, like what had happened, everything, like just making up stuff.
And you
so
know,
I'm just sitting there like, oh my gosh, like I hope my sister tells like,
the same thing.
Like,
and I'm like, I don't know what to say because I haven't been in there, and I'm like, she already told her story. I don't know. Like, I'm gonna be the one basically lying, like, you know, because you already told yours, like, you know, so which is true. So
and I was kind of lying too because I was saying like, I had told them like, oh, my friend told me to roll it for him, blah blah. And so they were like, so if your friend told you to jump off a bridge, you're gonna jump off a bridge. And I was like,
she was like,
I was like a real, like, I had like a smart mouth. Well, she had
a smart mouth.
I had a smart mouth when I was like younger, so I was like, I don't know, like,
yeah,
maybe, like, you know?
Maybe like,
yeah. So they were just like mad at me. So my sister finally came in. And she told a whole different story.
Like, it was like, okay, now what are you gonna do?
Like, we were like in so
and she
much
was
trouble.
like, mind you, this, okay, you know when you talk to like I'm not being like racist or anything. You know when you talk to a black woman and like you're in trouble. All black people know this. When you're talking to your mom and you're in trouble, and they're just like looking at you like, you know, like, so Miss Porter, she's like real, like boss, like on her boss, like stuff. And so she was just like staring at me, like, I know you're lying. Like, she's like, and so I'm like, and like,
the other person was just like looking at
us, like, oh, who's true?
Yeah.
So like, she's just like staring at me, and I'm just there like,
mind you, she was making up her story, literally.
And she's like there shaking her leg, like, she's shaking, she like, so like, I was like, damn, I'm lying on my ass, like, I don't know what to say because she already told hers, and so I'm just making up a whole bunch of BS, and I'm just like, yeah, like, I don't know, like, trying to get off of it, and trying to get off, like, I don't know, I was just like trying to make up stuff, like, I didn't even know what was going on. I was just so freaking confused and like I don't know. Yeah. It was so crazy.
And she was like done her story, and the principals were just looking at us, and they were like, so which one of y'all are lying? Because y'all both told different stories.
So embarrassing.
We were just like busted,
like we had nothing to say after that.
Yeah,
honestly, we're just like,
oh well.
We're like, we didn't say nothing, and they're like, so you are in trouble for lying, and you are in trouble for smoking weed at school. Smoking that Zodi. But no, so we were in trouble for those two things. So they called our parents. Well, they called, I don't know if
they called
everyone's parents, but my mom didn't answer.
I thought my mom was gonna come up there and like,
yeah, and like go off, but she surprisingly she didn't. literally embarrass you. But like, yeah, so my mom didn't answer, so she found out after school through my referral because she had to sign it, and I lied to her. I'm sorry, Mom, if you watch this. I didn't mean to, but I didn't want to get in trouble. That's how I get out of the way. Yeah, she whooped her, and then, like, I just told my mom, like, no, like, Mom, like, I promise you, like, I wasn't in it, like, blah, blah, blah. You know, I just got in trouble, like, you know, in the mix. But yeah, so we got in trouble. Well, she got in trouble bad, and then I didn't get in trouble that much.
I was the married one.
But we still had ISS for, like, how many days? Like 4 days. Like 4 days. And it was like 11 of us walking to lunch and stuff. And everyone was just staring at us. It was so embarrassing. But like, honestly, we just were like, you know what, F it. We did what we did. And we were so scared because they said they were going to call the cops. But they didn't. Of course, they couldn't call cops on like 11-year-old.
They're like
11-year-old.
Juvenile, blah, blah,
like, we're like, how? We're so freaking scared, y'all. Like,
I was not scared, y'all.
I was scared. I was scared because of the cops. I was scared because of the cops. And I was just like, damn, like, I'm going to juvenile. And, like, I used to watch Beyond Scared Straight. So, like, I was just like, bro, what am I going to do? But at the same time, I didn't care. I swear, yeah. That's basically the end of the story.
That's the end of the story, y'all. How we got smoking weed at school.
How we got caught, smoking weed at school. How we got caught smoking weed at school. Like, you know, it's clickbait, but it's alright, whatever. Yeah, so I think that's everything that I have to say for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to give it a like, comment down below on what you guys want to see next, and if you're new to the channel, of course, subscribe, and also
click the bell notification so you can see all of our videos
and be notified when we post a new video. So yeah, guys, we'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Told him go put my name on that account because when I need money, I ain't tryna wait. I can't be fucked with, nope. Ho, you can't touch this, ayy. Bitch, I do rich shit, huh? My money thick, ayy. Walk with a limp.